Okay. I'm gonna look at this for 10 more minutes and then I gotta do something. 10 more minutes. That'll be 5. It's now 4:49. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to... I'm still getting used to these little turbo programming sessions. I think they're working out pretty well, though. A lot of times, I got disgusted with myself whenever I would have like free time of just like 2 hours. I would say that's not enough time to start programming because I need to get back to it and forget stuff. Somehow putting the camera on makes those worries go away, and I can just do stuff without fear and perhaps without shame. So the issue here is not so obvious. Let's just focus on one of these. A is the simpler one, so let's look at that. We're going to plus equals, so you know what? Okay, let's quickly look at echo. It could be that no, I think they're both the same format. They're in 16s. Yeah. So we don't need to do any weird, like, multiply by the maximum short value. Yes. Also, if we do absolutely nothing, it should have the original sound, right? I think. Yeah, it should. It does. I'm not even going to check that. You know, unless we were doing some weird switching with echo effect, but I really doubt we would do that. No, because nothing effect also works. There's an effect called nothing effect that just passes through. Delay buff size. So let's look at that. A window index is less than delay buff dot size. Yes, that has to be true. Yeah, and also has to be greater than or equal to 0. That's fine. And obviously something happens because we get some clicks. I'm going to take out the B window stuff for now, just to make sure we're focusing on A. Just for debugging purposes. Test, test. Just a click. Just a single click. So the problem exists within this A buffer, then it's probably copied and pasted over to the B buffer. So this is one. We don't have to worry about this part. Let's just focus on this. This does the right thing. It gets the buffer. So the issue is not going to be here. It's probably in the incrementing of M window A. There's nothing returning from this function. We push back stuff early on. So we're incrementing at the stretch rate. Stretch rate starts out at 2, so this will go half a sample each time. And let's double check our variables. Samples are floats, so this should work. We can go ahead for now and change stretch rate to 1 and see what happens. Whoa. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh, that's not going to work well. So, hello, could you please make a sound?
Hello, hello.
Interesting. So at 1.0 it works fine. It worked a little bit too fine. I would expect more artifacts. Especially when there's only one window. Oh no, there's one window, but that window's being set to 1.0. There's no fading. So that makes sense. So 1.0 works. 1.1 does not seem to work. 2.0 definitely fails. So let's see. Plus 1.0 divided. This equals half, right? If that's 2. That's fine. My Hi, how are you? So you know it takes a little bit of time. So it makes a click. Changing it from 2 to 1.1 just makes a click. And for that, for all purposes, 2.0 as well. So let's see what M stretch rate touches. Besides that, that's the only thing it touches. This B window sample stuff is one time init, and it's no longer being used. So for some reason, when this does not go up, this is being added like an int somehow and rounded down to 0 is what I'm guessing. Now why would that happen? This is obviously a float or a double. As a floating point value. And even if this is not, but it is, this should resolve to 0.5, and then this should increment eventually. I mean, this value gets bigger. Now, if it gets, yeah, I have no idea why this is an issue. Not yet, at least. Some water in my ear. It hurts. it's now 5 o'clock, so I'm not going to work on this. I'm just going to write to do bug exists here. Yeah. And when I come back, I might do this offline, but I'll fix it and talk to you today or tomorrow. I want to work on Audacity soon as well. So with that said, it was nice talking today, and I wish you a fond farewell. Until next time. Oh shit.